Abraham Daniel Santana. Precious Reed.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Coca-Cola Savage. We are dropping a Q&A video in regards to college. I chose this topic because it's very interesting, especially now that I finished my semester. I'm like, that was tough. That was so hard. I don't know how I did that. If you see that I don't have glasses, it's because, look at this. You see this eye? It's still red. So what happened was that I cut my eye. I'm doing treatment, so wearing glasses is kind of like affecting it. Without further ado, let's get to these questions. When I was a freshman, something that I wish I knew was you don't have to rush the process and you don't have to wait for things to be perfect. There's many times that when you start for a college freshman, you're like, oh my God, how is it gonna be? What I'm gonna do? Should I decorate dorms? Whatever. You need to focus on getting them A's in the beginning. Because usually freshman year, you're taking like electives. I don't want to say dumb classes, but you're going to take very easy classes that you should be getting A's, not even B's or C's. And actually, B's and C's shouldn't be in your vocabulary. You should be aiming for A's. I'm just saying. Be prepared for the unexpected, because I can give you so much advice, but at the end of the day, when it comes to you and the decisions you make as you keep going on your career path, you need to understand that you have a goal in mind, you have a career in mind. And if you don't, it's okay. That's fine. But beware of the challenges that are going to come up and don't give up, because a lot of people start, but they never finish. Yes, I did. Unfortunately, it happens to a lot of people, not only myself, but you study for something. I got my degree. I got my bachelor's degree in business administration. Got my marketing job. I was like, hey, it's lit, salary, everything. But then I started working 6 days a week. I was 21 at the time, and I'm like, this ain't it. It really ain't it. And at the same time, like, you start realizing what you like and what you don't. So I started thinking, do I see myself doing this until I retire? No, I really don't. I was miserable. I wasn't making the money that I wanted. I wasn't hitting quota. I was like, what's wrong with me? And there was nothing wrong with me, but they were teaching me basically not how to cheat the system, but how to get on people. And I did not agree with that. So I went back to school for my master's. My concentration, it's in clinical social work. And honestly, it's the best decision I ever made. But it happens to everyone. So that's why I say, once you get your degree, if that's not what you want, you always have another opportunity. Though some people are like, nah, I don't want to waste time. Life happens. Some people get pregnant. Some people lose jobs. Some people lose family. Some people just lose interest. And that's basically what I did. I lost interest in something that I thought I liked. And one thing that I can say that I can give anybody advice is to take those internships during your bachelor's degree. I did not do an internship, and maybe if I did, I would have wet my foot in the career choice that I picked, and I probably would have saved time and energy. So internships are a must, and I took that for granted. This is a good question, because not a lot of people can balance both work and school. I know people that if they're in school, they're not working at all. I wish I had that luxury, but I have to pay bills. I have to put my part. You balance by not taking more than you can handle. You know, if you work 35 hours a week and you're going to school and you have, like, let's say 5 classes. First of all, if you're not an A student, I don't recommend you working more than even 20 hours. Keep it at a part-time level. Don't give yourself too much, because you do have to read. You do have to write these papers. So I would say balancing is know your limits, okay? Know what you can handle, and if you get stressed easy and stuff like that, we're going to get into self-care later. But next question. A person who lacks motivation has to reevaluate themselves. As much as you speak to them, they're not going to feel motivated to finish because that's just within them. If I tell you, don't do this, but your heart, you really want to do it, you're still going to do it no matter how much I tell you. So I would say you need to reevaluate yourself. That's number one. Reevaluate, why are you lacking motivation? Is it because it's a lot of work, feeling stressed, you having doubts? Because that's all part of the whole process in college. You need to ask yourself that what is it that I am missing? Why can't I finish? And write your goals, write your objectives, how you're gonna get there. That's how I will go about it. To this day, I'm still trying to balance everything. A lot of people see me that I go out and I study, but that was all practice over the years. During a semester, I think about it like this. I have 3 months. 3 months to prove myself that I can get an A. And when the 3 months are done, baby, I could go out anywhere. Hello? In the 3 months that I have school, I literally plan for tests. I plan for writing essays. It's Thanksgiving. I don't really care about the other holidays, but the only holiday that's really important in the fall semester for me is Thanksgiving. And babe, we cannot miss Thanksgiving. What? And in the spring is usually my sister's birthday and spring break. Those are the two main things that I focus on. And if friends
are telling you, oh, like, it's okay, just come out, it's 2 hours.
Know yourself. Because I used to do that, and then the next day I would regret it. Like, damn, I should have never went out. So you need to be able to have self-control. A lot of people don't have that. So next question. I love this question because of the fact that it brought me back to one scenario when I was on my undergrad degree. I went to my advisor and she said something that really stuck out to me. She said,
a bachelor's degree nowadays is like a high school degree. A master's degree is like a bachelor's degree, which is like college level. And then a PhD is like a master's degree.
And I always thought about it. So you going up. Because right now, you can get a high school degree. You get a job, you fine. And most places, you do need a GED, believe it or not. Or even a high school diploma. So that's not the issue. But right now, a high school degree gets you what? Minimum wage. And then a bachelor's degree gets you a little bit over minimum wage. You talking about entry level, $45,000. But that master's degree, like, now you're talking about more. The more degrees, the more money you get. Now, I'm not saying that, get a master's degree because not everywhere you need a master's, okay? Don't get me wrong on that. But I feel like my bachelor's degree wasn't enough. I want to do clinical practice. So I got to get my master's. After my master's, I got to get my licensing exam. After that, I need to do my clinical licensing exam. And then after that, I want to go for my PhD. So I'm not done. Why stop when you can keep going? Like they say, you're young, do it. Believe it or not, people in the field right now are being sent back to school because the bar is raising each and every day. So my favorite undergrad memory is senior year. I never thought in my life I was going to be able to dorm. And senior year, because of certain circumstances with classes being only offered in Rockland, I literally had to dorm. So I'm like, I'm not going to be commuting like that every week. So let me just dorm. Senior year was lit. So I joined the gospel choir, the step team. I was part of the business club. And I was doing 19 credits, which I don't know how, and working part-time. My best grad school memory, I still don't have it. Not yet. I'm still fresh. I have another year, and I feel like the best is to come right when I'm about to graduate. It all depends on you. You need to be determined and mentally prepared that you're ready for grad school. Because grad school is not like undergrad, where you can get B's and C's and be like, oh, that's fine if I get a D or if I fail a class. No, it don't work like that. You can't get lower than a B minus in grad school. I think it's a B or B minus. If you do, you might get probation, and the most you could do is get kicked out. You're gonna be writing, you're gonna be researching a lot. Papers are your best friend, right, Yoda? That's exactly how my eyes be looking. Self-care. I ended up finding out about self-care when I was gonna give it all up. I was like, I can't do this no more. I'm stressed. I'm doing too much. I'm tired of working. I'm tired of, working and feeling like I'm not going nowhere. And it's to the point that it gets overwhelming. But self-care is what helped me maintain myself. It gives me that space to regather my thoughts and be like, it's okay. You're gonna make it. If you have Instagram, search up self-care, and there's a lot of pages that you can follow, and they give you motivational quotes, ideas for self-care. So perfect. Honestly, everybody will feel, I feel tight. I'ma feel tight. There was a time when I graduated and I was without work for 2 months, and I was so upset. I'm like, yo, I got the degree, but to be honest, this is why I say you have to do internships and get that experience and learn how to network outside, because everyone is graduating. Think about it like that. Everybody graduates in May and June from college. They're all fighting for a position. Now, what do you have to offer that I shouldn't offer to Rebecca? Oh, I got a college degree. She has one too. You need to figure out from now, what can you give back to that company? It's gonna take, let's say, 100 no's, but there's always gonna be that one yes. And trust me, it gets tiring putting application after application after application. But after every no, there's always a yes. That wraps up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. There was a lot of questions, probably for a part 2. So if you want that part 2, let me know. Your boy finished with a 4.0 GPA. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, put a thumbs up. If you don't like this video, still put a thumbs up. And until next time, I'm gonna be posting weekly.